Welcome back to Comics, to Hot Comics TV and Heaven's Door by Keiichi Koike. Heaven's Door and Extra Works. Wow. I would have never thought that I was going to say the drugs are good for you, but I guess they are. The production of this manga is quite amazing. I can't remember when this came out, but I got it when it came out on 2021. Yeah, that's right. So sorry, I need to drink coffee. Coffee, the nectar of the gods. All right. So Heaven's Door. Keiichi Koike does amazing ink work. His work is flawless. His illustration quality. Look at the production of this. This is insane. When I first opened this book, I was like, "What is this man on? I want what he's having." It's quite amazing. This is an outstanding production of a book. Highly recommend this man's work. It's an exploration, I guess, of. He's stated this on his book. I'm not sponsoring this. I'm just saying that this is what he's done, and this is the workload that he's approached on his material. He's an author. He's a creator, comic book creator, and the narrative that he's bringing in is because he wanted to explore drugs, and he wanted to use drugs and use recreational drugs to be able to sort of have some sort of experience to create this narrative and these stories that he's created in this. And music. So Knocking on Heaven's Door, I mean, it's a bit on the nose, right? And all the works are surreal and dream quality like, avant-garde like, but also they're well executed. He brings a lot of European aesthetics. I think that there's two things that are influencing him, and one of them is Katsuhiro Otomo's work. Obviously, Otomo is up there for any manga creator, and also Janjiro Mobius. Mobius is also another influence, because when I see some of the work, I go, it's got a lot of that DNA on it. Otomo has also been influenced by Janjiro. He was looking and paying attention to what Janjiro was doing, and it's in his work you can sort of see it, and this guy is taking that as well on board, and he's creating his artwork with that sort of very precise sort of pen ink that he's bringing into his canvas, onto his panel work. You can sort of see it in here. Very systematic, very methodical, very clean. I'm not going to use the word surgical, but it is very precise in nature, the work that he's bringing in. And you can sort of see clean narrative across of the panels of the book. So, yeah, anyway, I was going through this, and this story, oh my goodness. Like, I was like, that's outstanding what he's done there. I highly recommend this book. I'm pretty sure that you can go by other means to read this, as much as getting the book, or maybe do a digital download for those folks who like to read their comics on their phones. Yeah, I highly recommend this. But when I was going through this, I was sort of thinking, this is amazing. And when I saw the outcome of this story, I was even more impressed. So this is what I mean by being influenced by Otomo. Very similar character design, very heavy in detail. There's a little bit of mania on the amount of work that he comes in and embeds onto the panels. This is beautiful, but quite large on scope. And he's doing his, what do you call it, he's using traditional media like douche and sepia tone to achieve the great color values, shading of these nature. Beautiful work. You see, to me, this is like Mobius. This is Mobius. This is to me like the Earthtight Garage. Jerry Cornelius is Earthtight Garage. Garage Hermitek. Yeah, beautiful work. So these two kids come across each other and they go that they're looking for their parents. One's looking for his mom, one's looking for his mom. I mean, mom and dad, yet one the other one's looking for his dad. And I'm not gonna spoil it. I just want people to get to it. Just it's quite outstanding. This is the New York story. The Lazarus. He comes. I think very personal type of like story. I took this as it was like almost a fragment from what do you call it? Koike. Can I even pronounce his name? Experience when he went overseas, I guess. Yeah, when I see stuff like this, it's very Mobius like, and then I see stuff like this, it's Otomo. But it's his own flavor. I cannot detract that away from him because his work is quite outstanding on his own right. I mean, you can sort of see it. Outstanding work, just outstanding. It's a lot of abstract work on this, for obvious reasons. And it gets in some panels and some character designs devolve into pure caricature, pure cartooning on it. But he does it so well. Beautiful work. To me, when I got this book, I skimmed through it. I didn't really read the whole thing, and like I read it after, obviously, like maybe 6 months into it, and then later on, now that I wanted to talk about this, I sort of went through it again, and I was like, wow, what? I totally forgot about this. How awesome and outstanding this was, and I can only highly recommend Heaven's Door and Keiichi Koike's work. It's just beautiful, and yeah, you have to experience this. You should read this. It's all short stories. You can read these like how I read this is like the majority of stuff that I read now is like before I go to sleep I read like a chapter, and then next day I do the same thing, and then just sort of go through the whole thing. And I went back. This is one of the few ones that I have gone back and reread again, and I was like, yeah, I forgot about how good this was. And so I've been on the hunt to get the other books because this was the only book that I had for him. So anyway, I highly recommend Heaven's Door. Keiichi Koike. Beautiful work. Just highly praise this. Anyway, thank you so much for your time. Please like and subscribe and all those good things. Until next time, have a lovely, lovely day. Take care. Bye-bye.